Been a minute. Once again, I got my YouTube family and my Facebook family going on at the same time. Kingsman, what's going on, brother? Yes, sir. It's been a minute since I've been on here. Big Foster, what's up, brother? Hope everybody had, well, we'll just keep it moving on that one. Hope everybody's day was wonderful. Hope everybody uh, did some income producing activity. So, what's going on, Mr. McCoy? This was kind of in my spirit the last couple of days, and I heard somebody saying it, and I actually heard Robert Kiyosaki talk about it today as well. But I think one of my business partners, Mr. Delco, uh, I think he talked about this one time as well, and he titled it "Investing versus Spending," I believe. And I wasn't able to hear exactly everything he said, so this might even speak about some of that. But when it comes to building wealth or whatever it is you want to do, changing your life or, you know, whatever that thing is, whatever it is you're looking for, whatever it is that you feel, um, if you feel like you're in that stuck place, that place where it just feels like every day is the same thing over and over. Like me and my business partner, Mr. Donovan Yarbrough, we're speaking about just everybody stuck in the same cycle year after year after year, day after day after day. And it's like, okay, you got to come to a point in time and place in your life where you say, let me put the brakes on and be like, something's got to change. Something's got to give. Something's got to be different. Because the way I believe, I know that everybody, what's up, Tanisha? I know that everybody has a built in uh, program built into their DNA from the creator that has a innate drive in all of us to want more in life. I don't care who you are. Yeah, you can say you good, you content, and I get that and I understand that on a material level. But what about on a mental level? What about on a personal level? What about on that type of level? Don't you have that desire to want to be greater or do better? So when it comes to building wealth, when it comes to changing your mindset, how are you, what are you doing with your time? What are you doing with your money? And what are you doing with your thoughts? Are you spending your time or are you investing your time? And when we think about those two words, spending or investing, when you think about spending, your mindset is automatically locked into loss, right? So when you spend, most people think that they're losing. Yeah, they're getting something, but in their mind, they feel like they're at a loss. They're not really getting nothing in return. Compared to investing, you have an expectation on a return coming back from that investment. So, likewise, when we're thinking about our time, are we spending it or are we investing it into something that's going to benefit us? Are we spending our money or are we investing our money? And when I say invest our money, I'm not just talking about um, in the financial way, but how are you investing your money when it comes to your health? How are you investing your money when it comes to your mindset? Are you just spending money or are you actually investing money? Because see, when you begin to get an investing mindset in everything you do, you get a return. So when you invest in your health with your money, you get a return on that investment. Likewise, when you actually do make an investment in financial opportunities like Carrot Bars, where you can actually invest your cash flow into a gold backed cryptocurrency and you'll reap a return compared to some people just go out there and spend their money instead of actually investing it. Same with your, what's up, Christine? Same thing with your thoughts. Are you investing in your thoughts every day, or are you spending your thoughts every day? Are you really thinking about what you're thinking about, or are you just letting your thoughts run rapid and then you experience this life out here and you're wondering what's going on? Well, it's because you're not taking the time to invest what you're thinking about. You're just spending your thoughts. You don't even know what you're thinking about. So you're not getting a return on anything you're thinking about. But when you begin to invest in your thoughts and you begin to pinpoint those thoughts and you focus those thoughts on a particular desire, such as building wealth or getting healthy or changing your mindset or whatever it may be, when you put that investment into that mindset, then you're going to reap the rewards to that from that mindset. So, how are you spending your time? How are you spending your money? How are you spending your thoughts? Or are you investing your money? Are you investing your time? Are you investing in your thoughts? And this is something we really got to begin to think about, because that's really what it boils down to. There you go. Are your thoughts depressed on you or impressed and projected from you? That's a whole nother topic right there, brother. Going into that, whether you're actually projecting, reflecting, you know, you got to know who you are to even, sometimes you picking up other people's stuff and you think it's your mindset and it's their mindset, you know? So as we go about this change, because everybody who's sensitive can feel the change, and there's something going on, and you can literally sense it. You can literally feel the change that's taking place, and really think about what are you doing with those three things: your time, your money, and your thoughts, especially your thoughts. Are you spending your thoughts or are you investing your thoughts? Just think about this. If you were to just start a small habit of stopping for a minute 3 times a day, and you just stop and you just focus on one thing for 1 minute, like imagine you living the best life you ever wanted to live, right? Imagine that. And then if you could like narrow that down to one point, what would it be? And begin to focus on that one point. Is it being successful in care bars? Well, is it having the 10,000 on your team? Is it having 1 million on your team? Okay, bring that down to one thing. What does that look like? Does that look like you walking across the stage waving your hand? So for 1 minute, see yourself waving your hand and capture your thoughts and focus them on one thing. And you'll begin to be surprised at how, once you begin to understand that, how you'll begin to see all sorts of crazy thoughts rolling through your mentals, and you'll be like, "What? Where'd that come from? What? Where'd that come from? What? Where'd that come from?" What's up, Big Roberto? So how are you spending or investing your time, your money, and your thoughts? Right? So let's really think about that, because we're, you know, being in this business field and being behind the curtain of seeing how money really works and it operates, and to see what people really do for that stuff called fiat currency, man, it really does something to you. It changes your mindset to where you no longer see this world the same way. It's just hard. I was just talking to my team about it. Like, it's really hard for me to look at this world the same way, because when I see what they've done and what they set up and how they set it up and how they use us as labor to make that stuff, it just does something to you. And right, it's like, right, Tanisha, Tanisha, there's four types of ground, and we just got to be okay with the one ground that's, look, ready to receive, because not all grounds are ready to receive. And we got to just realize not everybody's gonna, it's just not their time, point blank. Like, they're just not gonna be there to receive it. But so let's really think about that. Let's really think about, if we want to change our lives, then okay, what habits are we investing our time into to help get that? In Karatbars, we call it, income producing activities. Okay, if you're in Karatbars and you committed when you raised your hand and said, I wanted to change my life, right? Because that's why you got into Karatbars, right? Most people got into Karatbars because they said, I wanted to change my life. So if you're in here and you want to change your life, then you have to commit to doing, invest in the time frame that you committed to yourself to help change your life. So if you said, I can give you 1 hour a day, well, your focus for that 1 hour is doing what you got to do for that 1 hour. you know doing those daily tasks for that 1 hour. That's investing your time into your future. Whereas you could take that same hour and you could just watch TV, and that's spending your time, right? So we say we want these things, but once again, we understand that it's always easier to say it's something than to actually do it. Being a personal trainer, 20 some odd years, people come in the gym at the beginning, like, gym's about to get packed in January. Man, I would have a stack of membership cards of people that never got them, like that thick. Come in, sign up, never come back to the gym. It happens. Why? Programming. Because we don't even stop to take time out to think about how we're even thinking. Because nobody ever told us, what are you really thinking about? Like, how many people come up to you and ask you, what are you really thinking about? And if they do ask us, we give them the, nothing. You, you know why we ain't thinking about nothing? Because we really thinking about nothing. Something just daydreaming. We ain't investing that real thought into something. Now when people catch me, what you thinking about? Oh man, I was just thinking about my team growing, or I was just thinking about, I just saw myself uh, uh, sitting on top of that mountaintop, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I find myself now being able to consistently be invested in my thinking. What am I consistently thinking about? What are the internal conversations that is going on in my head? What's up, Big D? You know, what's that internal conversation going on in my head every day? Because that's where the battle is that internal conversation. So if you're going to invest in your thoughts, let's invest in what are we telling ourselves? Like, I realize I'm moving more towards, you know, like, the greatness that's on the inside of us. Like, everybody has greatness. We all have greatness that's on the inside of us. That's why it's like encoded in our DNA. It's encoded in us, even though some of us might be asleep. That's why we're always reaching out to other people, because when you get to this place, you have no choice but to come back and want to help people out. It's like part of the programming. It's part of a greater programming. That's why you'll always have a group of people that are those positive, whatever you want to call them. Why? Because they reach a certain level, because they've invested the time and they thought differently than everybody else, which gives them a new reality, new thinking, new realities. If you're not putting new information in, you get no new reality. So you got to put in new information to get a new reality, right? And it starts with reading books. And then reality begins to get dropped down in your spirit and you get a different type of reality, right? So that's about it. I ain't want to say long, that's 15 minutes. But how are you spending or investing your time, your money, your thoughts? What are you doing? How are you investing your money? We got a great place to invest your money. Get with anybody that shares this video with you. Get back with me. We can show you how to invest your money the right way. We can show you how to invest your thoughts the right way. We can show you how to invest your time the right way to change your life. You just got to take that step, the first step, and sign up for free. That way, it's a mutual agreement, and at least you say, hey, I'm willing to take a step. Then I can say, hey, I'm willing to take a step. But if you can't even sign up for something that's free to change your life, then we can't help you. You ain't ready to do nothing. So, hey, I just wanted to share that with you real quick. Get back with the person that shared this video with you. If this is your first time seeing it on my page, I'm Dwayne Taylor, aka Coach. Get back with me. I'll be more than happy to assist you and show you this phenomenal system that we have. It's a savings program, it's a cash flow program, and it's a gold back invested program that you can't lose. Two of them are free, one is optional. You can't go wrong with free anytime. So, hey, you know what it is. Flow, love, shine, be, toast to that good life, live long and prosper, and always keep it 100. Big Jeff, what's up, man? Hey, y'all have a good night. One. To my Kingsmen, to them gold gladiators, Ahu, to the tribe, one, to them knowledge seekers. Keep seeking that wisdom. So on my YouTube channel, I might even go a little bit longer. So yeah, if you really want to change your life, it really is gonna start with the mental game and you really focusing on how you're really thinking. Um, what are your dominant thoughts? What um, are they more consistent with negative thoughts? Are they more consistent with positive thoughts? Are they more consistent with unbelief and self-doubt? Are they more consistent with confidence and boldness and true confidence and true boldness, not boldness and confidence coming from a place of fear, but confidence and boldness coming from a place of knowing your worth. And there's a difference, So, uh, man, I look forward to sharing this information with the world about, locating yourself uh, on this world map we call life, and I truly believe I call myself the touch point. My logo is basically going to be a compass because I'm here just to help people uh, locate themselves on this map so they can see where they are, so they can see where they need to go. And I'm excited about just taking the journey and being the age that I am and stepping out and going after my dreams of sharing my heart with people and being one of those ones that touch people's lives and understand that's an amazing gift and it's an honor and it's a privilege to be able to do. And yeah, I look forward to it, and I look forward to learning how to create YouTube videos and Instagram videos and get better with Instagram account and learning this technology stuff. It's been a challenge for me, challenging for me, and it's good. But I'm at a place in my life now where I'm ready to be challenged again, and it's exciting time. So, to help people go through this thing called the dark night of the soul and going through this awakening process. And when you come into a different type of spiritual reality and this world becomes a different place, and you really begin to see it from a different point of view, and you understand it a different way. And you think you're going crazy sometimes, but you're really not, and what you're experiencing really is real. And so, yeah, I look forward to it. So hey, I look forward to all of you that connect with me and help me grow this thing. And hey, let's just go touch the world one mind at a time, one heart at a time. All right, you know what it is. That perception tribe, just getting people to look at the perception and how they see the world perception as well. So every perception has a voice. All right. Till the next video. One.